Monday, one day until students come, and it is day 5 of pre-service. So we officially have 1.5 more days of pre-service. We have pre-service tomorrow after our half day. So this morning is a data meeting, so we will be talking probably about district data, building data, and then making plans to collect data for some sort of standard, depending on where our building is lowest right now. I have a meeting in about 20 minutes, so just walking into my classroom, hands full this morning. I received $75 to spend on my classroom this year, so I checked out a building debit card and went to Walmart on Saturday and picked up some items. So I'm going to go ahead and show those to you. Like I said, not my money. This is just money that our school building gave us for the school year, $75. So let's see what we were able to pick up. Okay, our building does not cover cardstock or colored paper. So I picked up 100 sheets of cardstock, and then pen and gear. I know we all love Astro Brights, but Pen and Gear has their own set of Astro Brights now. So I picked up a set of those. These are perfect for making things for like math centers, literacy centers, and you can just use black ink on the colored paper and everything looks really nice. Now our 43 kids are split up into 2 groups, a blue group and a green group. So I picked up 25 green folders. My teammate is picking up the blue folders. Typically our director buys these for us, and they were not in our classroom, and we need to get folders together because we have kids coming tomorrow. So if I would have put in an order with our director, it would have probably been about 2 weeks before they came. I was super impressed with these supply caddies. They are very thick. They're very sturdy. They were about $5 each. They have like 3 pockets in the front and then a taller spot in the back. I'm thinking that these are going to go at the front of my room with erasers, dry erase markers, and pencils, and then either clipboards or dry erase boards in the back, so that I have those when we're doing activities at circle time. The kids don't have to go back to their desk to get their supplies. They're just going to be right there at the carpet. I picked up 4 of those. We are doing class supplies for Camp Kindergarten, so the kids aren't bringing in any of their school supplies until the following week of school. So I just picked up 1 package of sharpened pencils, so I have something to start with. And then, of course, I could have spent more money on supplies, but I was like, I'm not going to. I'm going to use what I have in my classroom. I decided to get some math games. So this is the Learning Resources Sorting Picnic Baskets. This is for number recognition. And then I also picked up these number treats. So these are like cookies, and this will help with like subitizing. They've got the number on the front, and then they have a picture, and you have to match the cookie pieces together. So I'm excited about those. I always need new math manipulatives. I like to switch those out every 2 or 3 weeks. So heading to meetings today. Lunchtime, after lunchtime, we have time to be in our classrooms. We have about 2 hours, and we have an ice cream social this afternoon here at the building. They're providing that for us. I think one of the local churches is doing that for us. I'm hoping to be able to still leave here at contract time at 4:15 with my classroom up and ready to go. This afternoon, my classroom work time, I will be preparing my students' cubbies, hopefully getting name tags done, finalizing my Google Slides that I'm going to be using tomorrow, finalizing my schedule, and hopefully finishing my zones of regulations board over here. As far as hanging up more decorations for my classroom, if I have time, I might string a couple of things from the ceiling, just as, again, I'm not allowed to hang anything right now because it was just painted. But also, if it's 4:15 and I haven't done that, I'm okay with that. So I'll catch up with y'all later. I just went down to the office to sign my professional development paperwork, every time we have professional development in the building, we have to go down and sign to say that we were actually here so we can get our professional development points. Turned in the building credit card, and someone left these in the office in the donate pile. These are super high quality, very thick. They are from Creatology, so I'm guessing that means they were from Michael's. I am going to switch out a few of mine for these ones and then go ahead and donate back whichever ones I end up not using. But this is a great find. Another reason why I don't buy a ton of my own supplies, because people are always donating or giving away, and switching out what works for them on a yearly basis. So I am going to check emails, continue sipping on my protein latte, and head down to our data meeting in about 10 minutes. guys, it is 5 o'clock. It's actually 4:50. So it's about, let's see, a few minutes past my contract time, about 30 minutes past my contract time. But school starts tomorrow. I have about 3 or 4 items on my to-do list that I did not get done. One of them will have to wait till tomorrow morning because it's something in my classroom, but 2 of them I can do after I put kids to bed tonight. I feel like I accomplished so much. We did not start working in our classrooms until almost 1 o'clock today. So from 1 to about 3 o'clock, I worked in my own room, and then at about 3 o'clock, I went and worked with my co-teacher to put together our classroom folders that we're going to be using. That took almost an hour of our time, and so then just this last 30 to 45 minutes, I've just been cleaning, kind of organizing and putting things away and just getting it ready so it looks like a classroom for tomorrow morning, because I just had odds and ends kind of everywhere. So everything is in a home right now and it looks ready. I feel good about the way that it looks. It is still very plain, but I'm not big on decor. I'm very simple. Everything that is in my classroom hanging on a wall or around serves a purpose. So there will be more things that go up throughout the year because they're going to be serving the purpose of aiding the students in their learning. Yeah. So tomorrow I will tape or vlog after the first school day, and I'll go through what my actual plans for the school day were versus what we actually got done. So our school day tomorrow starts at 8:50 and the students leave at 11:30, and I will have 2 groups of kids, so that time will be split in 2. So it's been very interesting. Our morning was just all data, looking at our data compared to the district, growth that we've had throughout the year, talking with our PLCs about some goals that we have for this year or areas that we can improve. And then our principal had us make one goal for ourselves. So looking at our classroom data from last year, what is one celebration? What is one thing that we'd like to work harder on? And what is something that we are actively going to implement within the first month of school to get them off to a better start than they had last year? So that was productive. That was most of our morning. So we met from 8:30 to 11:30 working on those. We also worked on incentives for kindergarten. So we have a PBIS system where we give tickets when we see student being engaged in learning, being respectful, being responsible, being kind, our 4 pillars. And then we decided on a menu of things that they could purchase with those tickets. We adjusted it a little bit. If you want to know more about that, I'd be happy to share in a later video. But for now, we'll see you tomorrow morning, first day of school.